What's up guys, Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Time for a quick Ask MANdler question. This one comes from a dude wanting to know whether or not eating carbs during the day or at night, specifically before bed, would make him fat. Good question, and one that I get quite commonly from a lot of guys new to training and new to nutrition, and one that is very clear and easy to answer. Number one, if your goal is to build size and strength with your training, then you absolutely must consume quality carbohydrates, okay? Think of it like this. You wouldn't go on a road trip without fueling up the gas tank, okay? So why would you go to the gym without having quality sources of energy to fuel muscular contraction? You absolutely need quality carbohydrates in order to fuel muscular contraction that is going to get you the results you want in building more muscle mass and strength with your training inside the gym. Think of it's like this. In order to fuel muscular contraction, our body needs ATP. We most efficiently produce ATP with one of the metabolic pathways that uses glucose from the carbohydrates you consume. So without those carbohydrates, you will quickly, be just kind of, boiled down to a useless, weak piece of shit inside the gym. I've been there, done that. If you ever followed a low-carb diet, you will understand what I'm talking about. So, number one, if you're going to build more muscle and more strength inside the gym, you absolutely must have a good source of quality carbohydrates in order to fuel the muscular contraction inside the gym that's going to get you the results you want. Now, on to the second question you got about whether or not carbs are going to make you fat. Will they make you fat if you eat them before bed? The answer to that is kind of yes and no. As long as you eat quality carbohydrates that won't spike your blood sugar levels, increase the release of insulin, and thus reduce the impact of a greater release of growth hormone because of that insulin spike, you're going to be just fine. Carbohydrates that will do that, for example, for all you bodybuilder type meatheads out there, would be like a sweet potato, brown rice, oatmeal, just something that's not really going to impact your insulin levels, okay? Or not really, impact your blood sugar level too high. Now, if you are going to eat ho-hos, ding-dongs, Oreos, and other processed sugary carbs that are going to dramatically increase your blood sugar levels and thus increase your release of insulin, then yes, they will make you a fat ass. So, the biggest take home you can take from this is to make sure that you eat quality carbohydrates before bed if you're going to eat any at all. I'm not one of those meatheads that thinks you got to completely eliminate any carbohydrates from your diet after you train. I just believe that in order to get a higher release of growth hormone, it behooves you to reduce the amount of shitty carbohydrates that you consume, especially before bed. So hopefully that helps out. If not, leave your other questions that you got from me on the subject below, and I'll be happy to answer them for you in another video. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video and want more of the same, be sure to hit the like button right now and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the up-to-date tips and routines I'm going to be hooking you up with here. And if you're trying to figure out a better and more efficient way to bulk up, build more ripped and powerful muscle mass without adding too much of the body fat that's typically associated with bulking in the first place, then pick up a free copy of the Clean Bulking Blueprint by clicking on this button right here. When you do, I'll take you to the next page, which breaks down all of the clean bulking tips that you can follow to build more ripped and powerful muscle mass without adding too much body fat. Like I said, it's completely free of charge, so just click on this button, I'll take you to the next page, which breaks it all down for you. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.